Okay, and welcome back to both channels. This video is going to be uploaded to both the primary channel and the secondary channel. I have not done much of anything in the way of actually getting content out for both channels. Like, I have just been, like, extremely busy, extremely focused on work, on getting projects moving, getting things moving with the channels, and a few major projects that I have going on, and I kind of want to sit there and discuss that just because things are moving in the proper direction, and things are about to get pretty busy in all honesty. So there's going to be a lot of stuff changing, a lot of more of like a set schedule for video uploads and everything. But yeah, I just kind of want to take a few minutes to actually sit there and discuss this, what actually is going on outside of this whole camera thing. So first, and probably the most exciting thing at this point in time, is the new film area is going to be here Monday. That's super exciting for me, not necessarily for you guys at this point in time, just because the primary channel has like 64 subscribers, which is really cool, thank you. And then the second channel has like nobody. So right now it's not super exciting, but for me it's super exciting because it gives me the space to actually do the things I want to do. So that's super exciting. So that will show up sometime Monday afternoon. And then there's going to be a little bit of a video series starting with that probably Tuesday, because I'll be at work when it shows up Monday. So starting Tuesday, there's going to be a video series on just the progression of this film area, going from just a basic shed to the actual legit film area. So that's really exciting. Outside of that, we are adding a new product to the Facebook page, which is KB Photography. I'm kind of diving into the whole woodworking thing. It's something that I enjoy. Like, I like building things, I like working with my hands, but it is definitely by no means something that I am a professional at. So I'm adding that to the Facebook page just to kind of bring in a little more business on that end of things. But I'm starting off on a very small scale level, that way I can kind of build myself up, get some products made, and just kind of get better at it. I'm not terrible, but I'm far from good. So we're adding that to the Facebook page, which is like just photography, was just photography, but then we're adding the whole woodworking end of things to it, and at some point we're just going to combine the two, and for special events be like, hey, we offer this on top of photography, if you want something along those lines. So I'm currently working on my first official project for that, building a shelf that's going to be dropped off either Sunday or Monday. So that's pretty exciting. I'm happy about that, kind of expanding my horizons, expanding the things that I do, just to kind of reach out to more people. So that's always exciting. And then something that I am still kind of trying to figure out in my head is the possibility of starting the third and final channel. This is an idea that I've had in the back of my head since the beginning of this year. Well, it's been there for a while now, but since the beginning of this year, I've really kind of just been sitting there trying to focus on turning all this into a career and everything. So I've had this idea of running 3 separate channels. My preparedness channel, my photography, everything channel, and then running one more channel, and I've struggled with what I want to do with it. You know, there's so many things that I enjoy. There's so many things that I'm passionate about. And, you know, I enjoy making videos and stuff. So just sitting there trying to figure out what I want to do, how I want to do it. I just really haven't quite figured out as to what I want the third channel to be. And after sitting here kind of thinking about it, just kind of running the idea through my head, I have decided that I'm going back to one of my original ideas, which there's a tendency for me, you know, it tends to happen. And that's kind of diving into my whole religious beliefs. I started this a while ago, and it failed. Like, I just did not put the time and effort into it. I did not put the knowledge into it, did not have the knowledge, and it almost to a point where it got overwhelming, and I really just didn't know the proper way to do it, so I put a hold on it and just completely dropped that. And, you know, I really got this thinking here, you know, over the last, like, week or so, you know, trying to just sit there and expand things and just grow and get things moving. And I was like, you know what? It's something I'm passionate about. It's something that I enjoy, that I want to learn, that I want to expand on. And, you know, it's something I've fallen short on. It's something that I've, you know, not been great with, but it's still something that I'm passionate about and that I want to learn and expand and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down. I'm actually going to put some, like, time and effort and dedication into this channel. That way I can actually, you know, build the community, build the, you know, resources, and just actually sit there and make a channel based around my religious beliefs, and, you know, just be able to learn, be able to grow, be able to build a community. You know, like I've said before, you know, the whole YouTube thing, one of my favorite things about the whole YouTube thing is the community aspect of things. You know, obviously you got your people out there who are just absolutely ridiculous and don't have a life. But then you have the people who actually are willing to put their own knowledge into things, and, you know, willing to sit there and give advice when it's needed. And that's what I like. That's what I enjoy on the whole YouTube thing. So, you know, sitting there thinking about doing this, you know, it was kind of crossing my mind as like, do I put this in with a second channel and just run 2 channels? I was like, I could do that. It'd be a lot easier. But at the same time, my religious beliefs are it's such a big subject, it's such a big topic, that just with that by itself justify having its own channel. You know, it's no different than the whole preparedness thing. Like, I did not want the whole preparedness thing moving into, you know, my second channel. You know, the whole my everyday life type deal, my hobbies, my passions, and everything. I didn't want those two crossing over, just because, you know, mainly, you know, YouTube really doesn't like that type of stuff. And it just really just needed its own space. So keeping those two separate, you know, and then my religious aspect of my life, it's just such a huge subject, a huge topic, that it really just needs its own space. So sitting there thinking, and I still got a lot more thinking before I actually start moving into it and actually get the channel up and running. But yes, we're going to be moving into the third and final channel probably here within the next, like, week or so. It's something I want to learn on. It's something I want to grow on, and, you know, have fun doing it, build the community. You know, I enjoy making videos. You know, this gives me more of an opportunity to continue to make videos, to continue to make different types of videos, and to continue to get better. Because, the more videos you do, the more you talk in front of a camera and all that fun stuff, it just continues to grow. It continues to allow you to get better. There we go. So, yeah, like, there's a lot going on with these channels, with the photography page and just all this stuff. Like, there's so much going on. And at some point, it'll probably be like, holy crap, why am I doing so much stuff? And, kind of my response to that is I want to turn this into a business, into a career, into a lifestyle. And the only way that that's going to happen is putting the blood, sweat, and tears into it now. Instead of just sitting here, just be like, oh, I'm going to do one video every couple months or, whatever. Sit here and just put the time and effort that's needed right now into this stuff. That way, I can help kind of build myself a nice, solid platform to work from. I mean, it's definitely not going to be easy. I mean, at some point I'm going to have to cross some bridges that are just going to be stressful and irritating. But we'll work with that. We'll get over those bridges. We'll go over those obstacles and everything. Like the woodworking stuff, when I get into that more, I mean, videos are going to be made on that. Videos are going to be continued to make on the whole YouTube or the whole photography thing. Like, there's a lot going on, and having this shed, having this film area, like, everything's gonna be ran out of this film area. So that's definitely gonna be a plus on this whole thing. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get a video up on both the channels. There's a lot going on, like, not gonna lie. In between working an almost full-time job, like, it's part-time with extended hours, and everything else going on, and this wonderful stupid cough I have, I've been extremely busy, just tired, not having the energy to do things on the whole YouTube thing. Like, it's definitely been a long couple weeks, but yeah, here soon we'll probably get back into doing the whole videos every couple days. But another thing before I end this video is we are going to work on getting an actual set routine for uploads, just because, especially if I start doing wood projects, like actually doing custom built wood projects and everything, that's going to take up a good bit of time. So yeah, like, I definitely need to get a set schedule for the whole upload thing. But yeah, I'm going to do more videos on all these little subjects as time progresses and everything. But yeah, that's kind of all I really have for this. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Hit the subscribe button on Ghost Preparedness, Kurt Klein. Ghost Preparedness is a primary channel, Kurt Klein is a secondary channel. And please stay tuned for the third and final channel. I don't have a name for that yet, but we'll get there. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night.